Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Child of Light. I'm Cloak and Dragoon. In the last episode, we started getting into this game. We learned that we have our main character here, who is Aurora, and this nice little... well, she calls it a firefly, but it kind of looks more like a slime from the Dragon Warrior games, if you ask me. But he's useful in combat, she has a sword, and we're on our way to try and find the Lady of the Wood. Alright, so now Aurora hasn't leveled up again yet. See, I almost missed it. Magic potion. Very useful. Always want to keep our eyes out for stuff like that. And stuff like this. Hey, come back here. Where'd you go? I think that was there just to try to lead us to that treasure chest, but we already got it, so that's not that big of a deal. Alright. So yeah, this is a very... I think this game is actually pretty interesting. I always enjoy... Oh, come on, what is with the freaking frame rates on this stupid thing? It's like he just wants to randomly stop. So another thing we can use him for is to obviously just kind of like blind our opponents. And Aurora leveled up again in that fight. So there we go. Now we've got some more strength. We can do a little bit more damage physically. You may be wondering, Cooligan, why on earth are you going through the trouble of getting and just going out of your way to do some of these fights? Well, simple fact of the matter is that there are enemies that are coming up and bosses that are coming up, and I don't know... Somebody's calling for help. And I don't know, like, I haven't played too far into this game, so it is an almost completely blind Let's Play. Mostly blind Let's Play. Caw-caw. They don't know. Rocks planted in ground will not grow. Interesting. But yeah, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know where the bosses all are, and I'd rather... one of those things. These things are a pain in the rear, guys. Let's see if we can sneak up on them. Nope. There we go. I'm not sure. But here we are against these kind of little ghostly whales. And this is the reason why we wanted Starlight. Otherwise, those things are a pain in the rear to fight against. Ooh, and we got a magic potion too. And 100. So that's always a couple of nice things there. I want to follow your voice. And we'll fight this guy too here. Let's go ahead. We already can kill this guy off in one hit, so let's go ahead and finish him off first. See if we can slow him down enough. Let's see if we can do it again. I'm not sure. Yep, we got it. See? Aurora's very... If you can do it right... There you go. See, we managed to make our through that entire fight without even once getting hit. However, we also notice that his bar is like almost non-existent now. So we can use those. Those will help recover as well as recover Aurora. Ooh, stuff. Firefly elixir. What the heck's a firefly elixir? Oh, it replenishes Igniculus? I'm going to call him Igniculus. Igniculus, who I assume is our little firefly. His meter here. Alright, come on, Aurora. Use barefoot. This can't feel very comfortable being barefoot. And Aurora leveled up in that fight as well. Guys, let's go ahead and make sure we have use of that. That was just one of the sirens and grasshoppers. I screwed that up already, it ran into it. I can't go that way yet, so we're going to have to keep going this way. And what I didn't do, I forgot to reset my timer. Aurora, the door is blocked. How will we get it unlocked? I don't know where that part of the accent came from. So, we need to get onto the other side of the door. So as you can see, this game is a bit of RPG, a bit of block puzzle type of solving. Jump over. Alright, that was fun. Let's open this door. Alright, so now we have ourselves another puzzle here. How on earth do we travel up high? I wish you could fly. Aurorani, illuminate the oculi. Hey, let me try. So if you do that, whoop, let's move Aurora. Then we can bring this down. Yeah, illuminate it again, you can go up. What do you think they roast in these vats? Hopefully not children. I don't know. What if it's cats? Alright. That's on. Let's go ahead and bring it down. Move it across. I like the design of this game. I don't know how you guys will feel about it, but I like the design, the simplicity of it. Just the not really try to make it like super realistic. They kind of went for the a little bit older, kind of childish, more like drawing. And I think that gives a fair amount of innocence to the game itself. I screwed that up already. No, I didn't. It just does it on its own now. That's right. Alright, because now we need this. Come back down here. And push you on. But yeah, it just kind of gives the game just kind of like one of those childlike feels. There we go. Door's open. And we're back outside, up higher than we were before. We can go this way. And now we've obtained an oculi. Mount oculi on equipment to improve character stats. What's this? Adds fire damage to melee attacks. Fire is strong on earth, weak on water. And obviously we can just keep doing this. And depending on what piece we put it on, it obviously changes it. So on the weapon it does fire damage. On this it will increase our fire resistance. What's this do? Plus 4 health. So that could be useful. Eventually we'll have other members of our party. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry guys. But everything should already still be done, so there's not... We just gotta wait for this thing to come back down, and then we can go back up. It's really hot in my room. It's really hot where I'm recording right now. I wish I had a way I could cool this area, but unfortunately the only way to do it is really to have my fans on. What I've discovered a while ago, some guys told me about, they heard some buzzing in my videos, and what I discovered is the buzzing is actually the fan I had running to try to keep my area cooler. So I've kind of eliminated the fans to try and cool the room down a little bit more. So I eliminated the fans that are actually in my room, or where I'm recording. It's in my room. Try to make the room a little bit to make the video. Excuse me, not my room. To make the video better, so that we don't have any problems with sound coming through or anything like that. I did download a new audio recorder. I'm not using it yet because I'm still playing around with the settings on it, trying to figure out how it all works out, and I hate the way that my frame rate is dropping on this. We got a boss fight coming up here. Come back. I cannot collect you and get my magics if you aren't gone. Anything over here? No, give me back my controller. Beware, spellless class. I am imprisoned behind the glass. Alright, there we go. Now we can have our magic. Alright, so... just like before, there we go. We're going to use... I have already forgotten his name, guys. I'll remember by the end of this LP. We need... Alright, let's do the main colors here. Break you. And as you notice, what we're doing is as we are lighting up each gem, the color, that corresponding color, is disappearing from the stained glass in the background. Who dare challenges the Queen of Night? A tiny nothing with locks of red. So now we've got these two. This is our first boss fight. So we can obviously slow down these guys. I'm gonna try Starlight. I don't think it's very effective against these guys, though. I was wrong. It's very effective against them. We're going to keep using it. So he's increased his speed. I'm not going to be able to do anything with those two. Now the other thing... yeah, I'm not going to do it. The other thing that Igniculus, Igni, I'm just going to call him Igni for now, can do is I can actually hang over her, and you can notice I can actually recover my character's health while I'm doing this. So now, obviously I'm out of magic. I'm actually going to slash this time. I'm out of wishes. Here it is. And there are a couple of these on the battlefield where you can just collect them, and it'll give you back a little bit of all the things. Oh, shoot. I did not plan that one out. I got interrupted. Shoot. You don't lose anything like magic or anything like that if you get interrupted. It just happens, really. There's no point in trying to use that. Slow him down. At that point, I think I'm going to want... yeah, I'm going to slow him down now, though. Slash him, Aurora. Ambrosia. Yeah, that's a health back. Actually, I probably shouldn't have tried slowing him down that second time. I'm starting to run low on health. Well, no, I'm not. Not really. There we go, we won. Not super hard, not super challenging. 800, and we leveled up to level 6. That's great. That's awesomeness. We found magic stardust. So we'll find out what that does here in a minute. But now here's the person we've been looking for. Lady, this is Aurora. Madame, snared I am in this dreamland. I am ready to wake now. Child, a vision, take my hand.
Once the sun shone upon a land of sequined valleys and peaks of white, and at night ruined castles glowed with alabaster light. From the stars and the crescent moon, a queen of light ruled this rambling place. Each night she walked the palace alone, her luminosity dawn's own face. Until one night there was no trace. The queen had vanished, and with her the light. Dark resided in its place. The usurper, Umbra, hid from sight. She sent her daughters in her stead. The sun, the stars, and the crescent moon, they pilfered from the sky, extinguished them with the monsoon. Then Umbra's dark creatures conquered the land. Our lives soon snuffed out by a wave of her hand.
Aww. Madame, thank you for the story. But now I wish to wake. So dull my speech you fell asleep? What I speak is real, not fake. All around us lies the land of Lemuria. I am afraid this is not a dream, Aurora. The only way is a magic link. A mirror behind the throne. Stolen by Umbra, Queen of the Night. The sole path home is to banish the night. Bring back the stars, the sun, the moon, the light. Wow. No, unacceptable. My father waits. The firefly said you'd help me post-haste. I have a name, you know. Do not despair, my dear. I created Inoculus. I think I'm still going to call him Igni. Igni's just easier. Igni to aid you. A bug the size of a pin? No good, I fear. Never shall I recover. The sun, the stars, and the moon. Do not despair, my dear. For the sun and moon seek the highest and the lowest room. First go back from whence you came, past the altar which you spoke this day. Through a tree of thorns sharp and tangled, seek help along the way. What of the stars? How will I reach the skies? Why, child, the answer lies above you. Open your eyes. What an incredible surprise. Am I my fairy? I am in flight. Aurora, you are a child of light. Now listen carefully, keep that charmed crown upon your brow, never remove it, clear? One last thing before I go. If you should ever despair, my dear. Thank you. Exactly what does it do? I'm sorry, child, I cannot hear you. Goodbye. Wait, but I must know. My father, is he all right? I'm surrounded by endless night. So now, the Lady of the Wood, Lady of the Lady, is gone, so we've finished our first boss fight.
Wandered, the twilight forest far from home, starlight only to guide her, except for a firefly alone. Anxious for the comforts, a family who could not trace her, searching for the sun and moon, a father to embrace her. And somewhere in the night, perched upon a throne in the dark, waited Umbra, the usurper, to snuff out Aurora's spark.
So before we go any farther here, first we have the skills. We're going to continue along this path. I think we're going to go this path first. And then I think I'm going to come down here. This is a mostly defensive path. So that'll be useful. Inventory, what was it that we picked up here? We got a healing tonic, potent healing tonic, wow. That's a lot. Magic, here we go, potent fairy nectar, recover 100 HP, ooh, that is good. I'm going to save that. A gift from the Lady of the Forest, what exactly does it do? We'll find that out eventually. And magic stardust permanently increases magic by 3. I think we'll be using that now, thank you. Yes, indeed. So obviously there are items in game that can do different things, and this, you've seen one of these already. This is just another kind of treasure chest that Igni can open up, and we can fly now. It is at least for this area and the parts of the game I've played, it's Onward on High. Chapter 3, Into the West. These pretty short chapters. Well, I should say our route is clear. If we fly to the left, if we left fly, the Tree of Thorns will surely appear. I'm going to get tongue-tied during this game. Sir Flyer fly to the sky. So I'm going to go ahead and actually end off this episode here. In the next episode, we'll be picking up another member of the party who's going to be joining us. And we'll make our way to the Tree of Thorns. So I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching and take care.